I started working with my own herbal smoking blend, which contains herbs that are against anxiety and stress, but also help with lucid dreaming. So this is the blend: mapacho, tobacco, mullein, and then catnip, galea, zacatechichi, chamomile, lavender, entada ready seed, blue lotus, passion flower. That's it. And just recently I started to work with a lion's mane along with the amanitas. And I took it just 1 hour before going to bed. So I feel it also helps for dream work and a good recharging sleep. Jungian psychology is quite well known for paying attention to the dream work. And for me, recently, since I work with the amanitas, I started to pay more attention to my dreams because they have also become clearer, and therefore I honor my dreams and I write them down, make videos about it, because with the videos you can always find the pictures online that come closest to what you saw in the dream, and I find this method really much better than just writing down the dreams. Last night I had 2 very significant dreams, and I love these kind of dreams because they always point towards something which is important to you, and it comes from the subconscious, which doesn't have language, so it is imagery, of course, very symbolic. But I feel these particular dreams come from the place of knowingness, which is more than the ego self. It is the part that is connected, a place of higher knowledge, intuition, whatever you want to call it. So I saw in the first dream the caterpillar, these colors, but on the back it had this green heart in this color. So this was the color of the heart the caterpillar had on its back. And the whole energy of this caterpillar, me looking at it, it was rather joyful, innocent. And I saw just the caterpillar, but this is the butterfly it will morph into. But what the caterpillar symbolizes is exactly the metamorphosis that happens. In the dream, I saw this caterpillar crawling on the floor of my childhood room, and I was looking at it as me, adult self, and I was concerned about it, that it would get food. But the caterpillar wasn't really concerned about that. It just crawled around a little bit, and then underneath the door, that tiny crack, it found its way out into the world, because on the other side there was the world, or life. And what this symbolizes to me is basically the heart is freed from childhood and finally finds its way out to become butterfly with a heart. In the second dream, I was at a farmer's market, walking between the different stalls, and stopped at one place where they offered steaks, and they looked very nice, but I walked away from it. And then I continued to walk around and came to another stall where one guy was talking to another guy, and he had a particular Swiss accent, and I couldn't quite put my finger on to which canton this accent belongs, but it seemed significant. And the image that came up was this wooden cabin and overpowering sense of home, feeling home. And of course I tried to localize this accent or Swiss dialect, and I felt it might be here, but then I looked at the map also. I was born here, that's a bear, and this very similar. So yeah, I just checked out some videos to listen to different Swiss dialects in this region, and you really can't make this shit up. There is sometimes such beautiful synchronicity, it leaves you baffled. So this is the video I found. So this guy mentioned how in his particular Swiss dialect 3 things are called, and one of those is a caterpillar that morphs into a butterfly. Such synchronicity. So here you can listen to it, but you will not understand one word, but never mind. This is just for my own memory.
Ganz ein Haufen verschiedene Dialekte in den verschiedenen Regionen entwickelt und zum Teil mit sehr eigenartigen Wörtern. Nehmen wir hier als Beispiel jetzt meine Heimatgemeinde Mels im Sargasland. Dort schlüpft man an in Lismer ein, der Nasenböcki, da tut man ins Fatzenättli, und wenn die Raupe sich verpuppt hat, wird nachher ein Piepolder daraus.
And in this random video, this guy mentioned Mels Sargans in Switzerland. So I think this is where I am being pointed to look for a new home. Because this is just this kind of nature environment I would need to feel home, with lots and lots of forest and mountain area, just like this. Just amazing.